Good afternoon, sir.
Before start the interview, may I know like overall how many years of experience you're having with you?
Sir, I have 2.5 years of experience, sir.
So before that, so how many years of experience in entire 2.5? You worked on
Yes.
what kind of skills you worked on actually? SQL you worked on.
Yes, sir. In SQL, SSIS, Power BI.
Okay, you don't have any experience in Azure.
Oh, no, sir.
Okay. So okay, first of all, can you briefly introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Oh,
Sir, thank you, sir, first of all, taking the time to speak with me today. My name is Adla Shubham Rao. I leverage my analytical background from my BTech in
okay.
mechanical engineering to transition into a software engineer role. I
Mhm.
have gained 2.5 years of experience at Greenesses Technology Solutions Private Limited. My
Okay.
expertise lies in Power BI, SQL Server, SSIS, and data warehousing. I have
Okay.
applied for this position because my confidence, skills, and knowledge align with the job requirement. I was
Okay.
highly valued by my manager at my previous company. If
Mhm.
you hire me, I will assure that I will not disappoint your expectations. I'm a collaborative team player and I'm confident that I can quickly become a valuable asset to your team. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sure. So can you, if I ask you to rate yourself in SQL, out of five,
Yes, sir.
how much you can give? You know?
So out of it, like 3.5.
1 point. Okay. What about SSIS? Out of five?
3.5.
Okay. And finally, what about SSRS? With any experience you have?
No, sir.
SSRS.
It's Power BI, sir. I have experience
Power
in
BI,
Power
how
BI.
much five out? How much you can have? Power BI?
3.5.
Okay, all are same. Okay. So we can start with SQL. Okay, this is fine for you, right?
Okay,
You
sir.
can go with
Yes, sir.
SQL.
Fine, sir.
After the log SSS, finally you can go for Power BI. So in
Okay, sir.
SQL, I have one query. Okay, the
Okay,
query
sir.
is taking long time. So what are the query automation techniques we need to follow in SQL to automate the
Uh,
query?
the f- okay, sir. The
Yeah.
first thing is we can use indexes. So we can use
Mhm.
cluster index and non-cluster index to retrieve the data faster.
Mhm.
So we can use select instead of select star. So if you're using select star means the database will hang sometimes and will take a lot of time to get the data.
Okay.
So minimum use of distinct. So distinct will sort the data and remove duplicate values.
Mhm.
So we need to use likewise and avoid lengthy columns in group by clause because
Yeah.
it takes a lot of time for grouping and it requires a lot of processing power to
Yeah.
deal with large data sets
Yeah.
and regular partitioning and we need to do like regular monitoring data models by
Mhm.
using execution plan.
Yeah.
uh, we need to filter the data as soon as possible, join the data as late as possible, and avoid using lengthy joins.
Okay.
Use operator wisely. So instead of
Mm.
writing full name, use
Mhm.
stop or limit to search the data.
Okay.
Uh, Replace union with union all if you don't have any duplicate values in the column. So like this
Okay.
type we can do.
Yeah. So yeah, these are okay, but
Yes, sir.
we need to. I mean, like some more things also required. Actually, I will tell you. Okay, after the end of the
Yes, sir.
interview. That's fine. So I have an SP. Okay, store procedure. So
Store
actually, this is
procedure.
taking. Yeah, actually, the while running is taking 35 minutes of time. So I want to reduce the time to 20 seconds. Okay, sorry, 20 minutes. So what are the specifications we have to follow in SP performance tuning? Can you briefly elaborate yourself about this question?
Sir, if the stored procedure is so we can recompile the stored procedure. So this is the one of thing we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if still the stored procedure is slow means we need to get the code and we need to go to the query and we need to check each and query. So which table is slow and which query is slow. So if the
Okay.
table is slow means we need to drop the indexes and that. So after
Mm-hmm.
that we need to try
Okay.
and uh, some create statements are not allowed in that. So we need
Okay.
to do that.
Okay, actually, these things
Uh,
are not enough. Actually, in SP, you
yes.
have to make some more. I will help you. Okay, no issues.
Okay, sir.
So, are you sure about the? Are you able to write the complex queries also? If I ask you to write the query, will you be able to write?
Yes, sir. Some queries I can.
Okay, I'll ping you the query. Just write the query. Okay. So, I want to uh, see the. So this is the query. Okay. You got my message? What?
Yes, sir.
So this is the query actually. I am looking for. I want to replace the second highest salary by using two tables.
By
So
using two tables. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Can you tell me what are the ways are there? How we are going to implement it real time for this question? Yeah.
So by using two tables, we need to find second.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
to find out the second highest salary, we can use ranking by
Hmm.
using dense rank.
Okay.
Uh,
So if it's possible, can you write the query, the chart,
yes.
so that I can came to know like how confident you are. Yeah.
Sir, I can take table A and table B by two
Okay.
tables.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Any tables you can take, no issues. Like you can take the same table also, no issues. But the column, same column, common column should be there, right? You can
Yes,
assume like
sir.
employee one, the table name. But I want the output actually. If you unable to write, no issues. I will tell you. Okay, no issues.
Uh, I'll take single table. Sir, with this we can get the rank number. Sir, after that we need to apply CTE or like derived a
Yeah, yeah,
table.
yeah.
By using that, we need to use where condition.
Yes, yes, yes. That is correct. But we need. I need the full answer. Okay, no problem. I will tell you. Okay, after the
Yes,
interview.
sir, I can.
So, okay, I have one more question.
Okay.
Like actually, do you know nothing but what are the difference in the pivot and unpivot in SQL?
Sir, pivot means we need to convert the rows into columns. The
Mhm.
unpivot means columns into rows, sir.
Okay, so can you tell me what is meant by filter index in SQL Server?
So filter index, I don't know, sir.
Oh, you
Only
never
about
worked on.
unique index, cluster index, and non-cluster index. I have not
Oh,
worked.
okay, okay. All right, all right. I will discuss with you. Okay, no issues. So, okay. Uh, can you tell me the difference between the CTE and derived table?
Ah, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So CT stands for common table expression. So where
Mhm.
we can write the query and we can use that query multiple times within a single query. So we can
Okay.
create once, execute multiple times within a single query. So
Mhm.
whereas in derived table we can create only once, use we can only use only one time within a
Mhm.
single query. So
So in CTE, what kind of operations it will support actually? What kind of performances we can able to perform? Like what we can do actually inside the CTE? Can you
so
tell
it
me?
is.
Yeah.
So for example, like we can find out like highest salary, second highest salary.
No, no, no.
Like
I'm not asking about those things actually. What we can do, like we can do the read or operation or write operation. This kind of I'm asking. This is only most important actually. So
yes,
do you know what are the read and write operations?
yes, sir. We
Yes,
can
yes.
do sir, read and write.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking actually. So what we can do in CTE, we can just perform the all read and write. Like select also we can do. We can perform insert. We can perform update. We can perform
Okay,
delete
sir.
also.
Okay, sir.
But if we come into the derivative table, we can't perform all write operations. We can able to perform only the read operations. That is the main difference. If you enter in
Okay,
interview
sir.
also, they will also looking the answer like you like this only. Okay, this is just like
Okay,
a
sir.
one-shot
Okay, sir.
answer. Yeah, you're saying in correct way, but somewhere you're missing. But I will train
Okay,
you.
sir.
Okay, no issues. Yeah, and okay. Do you know difference between the outer apply and cross apply in SQL Server?
Outer join and cross join, sir.
No, 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 no. I'm asking about this thing. One second. Let me ping you. This is what I'm asking actually. Outer apply versus cross apply in SQL Server, not
No,
in
sir.
SQL. Don't know. Okay. Do you know except intersect operators?
Yes, sir. I know, sir. Except and intersect
So
operators.
what is the main purpose of those things actually? When we can
So the main purpose of the except operator means so if you want to get the data from all the one table and from not in the second table, sir. If there are two tables, so we can
oh,
get the data from table A.
yeah, yeah, correct.
By
But what
it's
about
like a left join, sir. Similar to
yeah, yeah, yeah. So what about intersect operator actually? What is the main purpose of
intersect
intersect?
operator means we can get the distinct data like inner
Okay,
join. It's similar to so we
okay,
can
okay,
get the from both the tables.
okay, okay. All right. So can you drop the temp table?
Oh yes.
You can drop. What is the
Yes,
syntax actually? You need to follow. How we can drop the temporary table?
drop table table name, so
Oh no, before that
drop
we need to.
table hashtag table name.
Okay, okay. What are the types of temporary tables?
There are two types, sir. One is local temporary table and global temporary table. Local temporary table means that we can
Mhm.
create once, use it multiple times within a single window. So
Mhm.
it's like global temp means we can create once and we can use multiple windows, sir.
Okay, all right.
Double
So
hashtag.
temporary table where it got stored actually?
So it's temp DB, sir.
Okay. So can we drop the variable? Are we able to perform drop the variable?
No, sir, we cannot.
So then where is what happened actually? If you variable means how it got overcome actually, how we got closed actually. What are the
So
things we have to follow? Yeah.
so variables is created once, sir, if you want to store, I mean, if you want to process the data something. So
Mm.
mainly in programming. So once it is dropped, if we close the connection, so
All
all
right. Okay.
variables
All right. All right. Okay. Fine. So do you know like in SQL Server how we can perform incremental loading in SQL Server? You know?
incremental loading, sir.
Yes. Yes.
So in SQL Server, we can do that, sir, by using select start from table name to insert into destination table. With that syntax, we can perform like uh,
No, but that is okay.
truncating
But
the data.
no, no, no. That is not for the incremental load. Okay. What we can do that
For
one. Which
incremental
one?
loading, we have a
Yeah.
syntax, sir, like select start from table name,
No,
left
no, no,
join
no.
equal to
Do you know
destination
this
table.
this one? Merge statement, you know? Merge statement. You know merge statement?
Yes, sir, merge statement also.
That's one we have to use actually.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. So do you know merge, right? What will happen merge actually? We have two tables, okay? Source table, target table. What will happen? If you match it,
Yes, sir.
we can do update. If not match it, we
Yes,
have to
sir. Yes.
insert.
We
Otherwise, we
have
can
to
go for
insert.
delete. That is what actually. So like in SSIS, how we can perform incremental loading? There are multiple ways out there. One is lookup, we
We,
have
yes, sir.
SCD, we have catchy, we have CDC also we have. Okay, guys,
See.
these are most important questions actually. Okay. That's the reason I'm asking.
Okay,
If you
sir.
learn, if you're able to explain these questions, you can get a crack a job in any company. That's what
Okay, sir. In
that is
SQL
my
Server, we need to use like merge only, sir.
yes, yes, yes. Merge only, merge, merge. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So, do you know linked server and SQL server? Linked server.
Sir,
You know?
LinkedIn server, yes, sir.
Yes, yes. What is the purpose of linked server and SQL server?
Sir, if you want to connect from another server like
Hmm.
MySQL or Oracle, so we by using that we can do, sir, LinkedIn
Okay,
links.
fine. So I have one more query actually. So I have one table actually. Okay, I have the table contains some duplicate records. Okay, now I
Okay, okay.
want to delete the duplicate records actually. What are the ways are there? How we are going to do this thing
So
actually?
first thing we need to count the for a particular column if we take in the name. So if we have a lot of duplicate values for that name column, so first we need to
Okay.
count that. So
Hmm.
if the count is greater than one means, so we can find there is a lot of duplicate value. So
Hmm.
by using CTE and uh, ranking function, we can easily delete that. Sir.
Okay, correct. Fine. You know the syntax is also right, but why? Because in interviews they'll ask you to
Yes, sir. Yes,
write
sir.
the queries in the skill actually. Okay, you
Yes,
have
sir.
to
I
be
can
ready.
write.
You have to be ready for that actually.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. So now we can move to SSIS. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So in SSIS, what are the types of deployments are there in SSIS?
So by using SSIS DB catalog, this is
Mhm.
one process we can do that. And another thing is like packaging store, uh,
Okay,
like
but you're missing starting only. See, deployments means what happened actually. Deployments are classified two types. Okay, package deployment and project deployment. Package
okay,
deployment
okay,
means
sir.
the package will be stored in MSDB. Project deployment means the package will be stored in SSDB. You have to start like this actually. Okay. Then now you can
Okay, sir.
continue.
Okay.
Now you can continue. No issues. Yeah.
So if they last the first, we need to tell like project deployment and package deployment. After that, we need to tell the base that like
Yeah.
SSIS DB catalog and package store like file system tasks also we can do, and we
Yeah.
can also directly deploy the project. Uh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Fine. As far as experience is okay, but we have to be improve a lot actually in
Okay,
exercise.
okay, sir.
Okay. In lookup, what are the types of cache modes are there in exercise?
It's full cache, partial cache, and no cache mode, sir.
Which one is
With
better
three.
actually? Performance page. Which one is better?
Sir, it depends upon the requirements, sir. That we will
Mhm.
use like
But we have to tell the answer, right? I'll tell you the answer,
it's
okay?
full.
Full catchy means one week and I can, when, for example, let's say like if I have a large number of reference table, okay?
Yes, sir.
It's contain huge data. In this case, we can go for the full catchy. So coming to the partial catchy means, for example, I have a lots of duplicate entries, okay? In this
Yes.
case, I would recommend to the partial catchy. I don't want to maintain a catchy, I can go for the no catchy, okay? This is what we have to tell, okay? And
Okay.
one more thing, do you know the SCD? This is
Yes. So
SCD,
slowly
SCD.
changing dimensions.
Yeah, yeah.
In this,
Yes.
we have type 0, type 1, and type 2.
Yes, what are those actually? Can you tell me something?
So type 0 means we cannot change the
Hmm.
change treated as errors. Type 1 means we can overwrite the data. Type 2 is
Hmm.
mainly for maintain the historical data. So where
Okay.
we need to create the dummy key, surrogate key. So
Okay.
that's we can need to maintain.
So how we can perform parallel processing in SSIS? Do you know?
So parallel processing is by using execute package does we can do that.
Is it? Okay. Do you know? You don't know about thing? Maximum congratulable property. You don't know? Engineer
Yes, sir.
property.
Maximum concurrent executable is equal to -1. That at a time we can execute the packages. That is number of
Yeah.
processor -1 we can execute.
Yeah. That is the answer actually. So we can
Okay.
do that by so where we can do you need to insert the secure container we have to do right this thing. So do you know what are the transactions options that are available in SSIS? How we can enable
Yes,
the
sir.
transactions? Yeah,
So
SSIS.
transaction atomicity, consistency,
No no
isolation, and
no no no
durability.
no 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 not those actually. You are saying about ACD properties. Okay, I am asking you about the transactions options. So let me ping you the query. 1 second. This thing I'm asking actually transactions options in SSIS. Okay, now you understood right? Do you know what are the transactions options are there? This is the most important question actually.
No, sir.
No. So this is the answer actually.
So,
Supported, required. So do you know not transactions? What are the purpose of transactions? For example, a setup SQL statement, nothing but a transactions. Okay. So
okay, sir.
for example, you have table. In a table is created a multiple SQL statement. This is nothing but a transactions. Okay, simple. For example,
Okay,
if you
sir.
want to run the multiple transactions parallelly, what we have to do? You need to go with the transactions isolation levels. Okay. You know, right? Read committed, read uncommitted, serializable. These are the isolation levels actually.
So
So
where
do
we
you know how?
exactly used its transaction options?
Yeah, for example, exit option in the sense, for example, I have some dirty read, okay? Dirty read data is there, right? Dirty read. Dirty read option, you know, dirty read option.
No,
For
sir. No,
example,
sir.
the table unnecessary like this is there, okay? For example,
Okay, sir.
raw data is there, okay? Raw data, you know, right? Unstructured data. In this
Answer.
case,
Yes, sir.
if you transaction, what will happen? We can able to organize the data in a proper way. That is the main
Okay, sir.
purpose of transactions, okay? These
Okay,
options.
okay, sir.
So we need to enable this service also, MSDTS service.
Okay, sir.
So without enable the service, we can't able to run the transactions. Okay, just put on, just keep this point in your mind. Okay, always. So yeah, MSDTS is nothing
MSDT
but a,
service.
yeah, nothing but a Microsoft distributed transaction coordinate service. This is the full form of MSDTS. Okay, once we enable the service, then only we can able to run the transactions in our local or else in servers. Okay, that's the
Okay,
main.
sir.
So so now do you know what are the types of transformations are there?
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
What are those?
So we have different types of transformations like derived transformation, like we have lookup, conditional split, multicast, like row count, OLADB command.
Okay,
We have
but
script.
that is not my question actually, Subhan. I am asking about types of transformations actually. Do you know blocking, partial blocking, non-blocking? You know these things I'm asking
Yes,
actually.
yes, yes. So the
So
block
first of all,
transformation, non-block transformation, partially block transformation.
yes, this is the way you have to
Okay.
start. Okay, first of all, you have to
Okay,
tell
sir.
about these things. After that, we need to give the expression. Okay, just go to the expression like this. So blocking
Okay,
means
sir.
what are this came? Aggregation, sorting, fudge lookup.
Sort,
Okay, yeah, these
fuzzy grouping
transformations
and
comes
fuzzy
under
lookups.
sorting. Okay, so
Block
yeah,
transformations.
what is partial cropping, data mining, merge join, pivot,
Yes.
unpivot, term lookup. These things are comes under
Term
partial
lookup.
blocking. So
Partial.
non-blocking means audit, data map, conditions fit, data conversion, derived column, lookup,
Yes.
import column, export column. These things are comes under the non-blocking transformation. So this
Okay.
is the way we need to convey the interview guy. Okay, interview.
Okay.
Okay, am I
Okay.
clear? Do you have any
Yes, sir.
questions?
Please.
Okay.
No.
So do you know how to debug the SS package?
Yes, sir. We can debug, sir. Like it's a two steps process, sir. It's design time debugging and runtime debugging. So in design time
Mhm.
debugging, like the first one is we need to delete the validations. The
Mhm.
first step, and we need to use breakpoints so we
Yeah.
can pause the package and we can verify whether we are getting the data properly or not, whether everything is happening properly or not. And
Mhm.
after then is we can use, like we can enable the data viewer. So how many files in the data flow, so how
Mhm.
many files we are loading, so what kind of data we are loading. And the fourth one is we can, in the file progress tab, we can see, sir, the errors
Okay.
and all, everything.
So, do you know what the purpose of checkpoint? When we can go for that checkpoint?
Yes, the checkpoint, we need to configure if you want to restart the package uh, from the point of failure.
Mhm.
So rather than from the starting, in that case, we can configure the checkpoint. So we can create the checkpoint file. So
Okay.
if the packages got failed, the checkpoint file is created.
Okay.
So if the
That's
pack,
fine. One second. So, what are the properties we need to set actually if you want to perform the checkpoint, enable checkpoint? There are
the
some
first
properties set there,
property,
right? Yeah.
yes
Yeah.
sir, the
Go ahead.
first
Go ahead.
thing we need to go to the properties and we need to enable that
Which one we
uh,
have to enable?
if exist there.
Yeah. Yeah. There are. Can I tell you? So first of all, what we have to do, right click on task and properties. There we can able to see the file pack as a failure. Okay,
Yes sir, file
file
path.
file pack as a failure. We need to make sure to set to true. Okay, then
Yes,
only checkpoint file will be enabled, right? Yeah.
enable.
And after that, what we have to do, checkpoint file name. Okay, checkpoint. What kind of file we can use? I will tell you. The file should be either text file or else XML file. Okay, these two files only we have
Test
to use.
file. Okay sir.
File name must should be or XML file. Do you know XML, right? What is the thing XML?
Extensible markup language, sir.
Exactly, you're right, super. Okay. So and after that, what we have to do? Checkpoint usage, okay? And
Yes.
what are the checkpoint usages are there? These options are there, right? If,
Yes.
never,
Effects
always.
exist.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If, comma, never, always. And finally, what we have to do? We need to set this property. Save checkpoints, okay?
Yes, sir. Save checkpoints.
By default, it is false. We need set to true.
True.
Then only checkpoint will be work fine, okay? Will work properly, okay? These are
Yes.
the properties we have to follow. Are you clear, right? These steps we have
Yes,
to
sir. I
follow.
believe.
So when checkpoint will be final, will be work. For example, I want to restart the package of point of failure. In this case,
Yes, sir.
for example, my package got failed at 99 record. Okay. For example, 1 lakh. Okay, 1 lakh of the package got failed. So I don't want to ruin the package from point of starting onwards. Okay, I just want to ruin the from a point of failure. In this case, I can go for the checkpoints. Okay, that is the main part of the checkpoint. So using checkpoints, what we can do, we can restart the package from point of failure, and also we can
Point.
save the execution time. Okay,
Yes,
that is
sir.
the
We can.
that is the advantage
Yes,
of
sir. We can
checkpoints.
save
Okay.
the.
So when checkpoint will be enabled, when the package got failed, then only checkpoints will be
Yes, sir.
okay. The package is successfully checkpoints will be visible. Okay.
Disappears.
Correct, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And what else I want to ask? So do you know how come we can overcome the error handling exercise?
So in error handling, like the first one is we can ignore the failure.
Mm-hmm.
The first option is that we can run the package by ignoring the failure and we can redirect the error rows to the one more destination. And the third one is like if we got the error, the package got stopped.
Actually, you were saying about error output configuration options. Okay, file component. But I am asking about error handling. For example, the
Error
package got
handling,
any. Yeah, how we can do? Any idea?
so it's a two we there we the first one is like we can do by event handlers or like SSIS log table. So
Yeah.
for the task level and the package level, for both we can do that, and we can
Mhm.
create our customized logs also while
Mhm.
creating that.
What are the
And
types of
if we,
what are the types of loggings are there in SSIS?
so we can, the first one is event handler, sir, in
No, 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 no,
SSIS.
no.
um,
I am asking about the types of log files. So you know, right? Types of log files. You know, or you never worked on. If you don't know, I'll tell you. No issues. There are types of log files are there actually. Okay, in SSIS. There are 5 types of files are there. Do you know this?
like an XML file like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm asking.
So SQL Server is there, like XML file is there,
Mhm.
and we can save in like event viewers. We can also say
Text
we
file
can
also there, right? Windows Server, text file, XML
Windows.
file, SQL Server, and SQL Server
Yes, sir.
profiler. Yeah. So what is the main purpose of logging? The purpose of logging. What we can track
Yes, sir. The main
using log.
purpose means we can capture the errors and we can rectify that, sir.
So
So,
what kind of errors we can capture through the logging? May I know, please?
so we can common errors we can get, that's it, like expression evolution errors, data transformation errors, like data
Mhm.
connection errors, like.
Yeah. So first of all, what we can capture using logging, I will tell you. Okay. We can
Okay,
capture the package name. Okay. We can
yes,
capture the package ID. Okay. And package name, package start time,
packaged.
and package end time, and package error description. Okay. So this kind of error details we can capture. Okay. To the login.
Okay,
So I want to make the package dynamic. Okay. How we are going to do? If you want to make the package dynamic, what is their necessities?
so we can use variables like parameters and expressions to make the package dynamics, and we can use for each loop container also to loop to iterate through files.
But my question is not that one actually. Okay. You're saying correct, but there is something missing. For example, I'll tell you one example. Okay. In my packages are there in dev environment. Okay. But my intention is I want to move the packages from dev to QA to UA2. Okay. Production. How we're going to handle it? Any idea about this? Do you have any
Like
idea about this? Yeah.
in SQL Server agent we can.
No, 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 no. So do you know the configuration SSIS? Configuration SSIS,
No, sir.
So configuration means what will happen? If you want to make the package dynamic, you can go for the configurations. Okay. So what
Oh,
configuration contains? So configurations contains details only. Okay. Connection strings. Okay. I'll tell you 1 second. These are the most important questions. Okay. Connection strings and variables. Okay. And package and project parameters. Okay. These things. You know the purpose of variables, right? What is the purpose of variables? Using variables, we can move the data from one place to another place, right?
yes, sir. We can
For
move
example,
one
if you
place to
take
another place.
local variables means read and write. What we can do the read operation, either we can do the write operation also. But if you
Right
take like a
operationals.
global variables, we can't
There is
perform
only
write, right? It's already predefined. We can only
yes,
perform
sir.
the read operation. We can't perform the write operation
Right
on the top of the
operations.
global variables. Okay.
Yes.
And so, what are the types of configurations are there?
So the
This is most types of configurations and exercise. Do you know?
no, sir.
No.
The
Okay.
types.
There are 5 types. Are there? Okay. Let me make a note. So currently you're working in somewhere, unless you're looking for job change. Subham?
So job change, sir.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. You already have a job, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if anyone asks in interviews, okay, how you make the package dynamic, you have to tell like, yeah, you can able to make the package dynamic by using the configuration technique. Okay. I already messaged you.
XML conf.
So these are the
Yes.
five types. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And coming to the
Sir,
next
if they'll
question.
ask like types of, I mean, what type of configuration you have used, means we can tell
Yeah,
any of.
you can say like mostly I've worked on XML configuration and SQL Server configuration. Okay, but where is
Okay.
XML configuration portability is there? Is in inside because of the portability property, you can be easily able to change the connection every time. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and can
Sir,
you
by
go to the
using this, we can change the runtime value, sir. At the.
yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But runtime values, if you want to change, you can go for those things, right? You can go for the variables also. You can go either you can assign some expression to the positive parameters also, right? You can able to change,
Yes, sir.
right? Yeah. For example, SSIS, what is SSIS actually? The package it got stored in .dtsx, right? What is the package extension?
Yes.
DTS
DTSX.
X. What is the full form of DTSX? Data
It
transformation
is
service
data transform.
XML service
X
XML file.
text.
So
Yes.
XML file is contained like this, right? Like this it contains actually. 1 second. It's contained like this, right? If between that code is there, right? What kind of code is there before between this? We can have initial catalog, right? Package parameters are there, project parameters are there, package version, okay, project version. You can capture all the details in the inside the this XML file, okay.
Yes.
In future, if you want to move any changes, you can open the XML file. You can just update the path, okay. For example, you want to change move the package to the QA path. What we have to do, you can open the development path, just change the server name instead of DA. You can just give the QA, okay, and update the XML
Okay.
configuration.
Okay,
You can
sir.
save it. This is there. You can handle it, okay. That's it.
Okay.
So, can you tell me the difference between the merge and union? in SSIS?
So merge join, the main difference is like that. We can take the two last data sets, and beforehand we need to sort the data,
Mhm.
and by using after that we'll get a single data set, sir. So in
Okay.
merge join we need to take two. Uh, it's like the same procedure only. Like we need to take the two sorted data sets to give a single data set based on a join condition.
Yeah.
For
What kind?
example, inner
Do you
join,
know
left
what?
join, and full join.
Oh, okay, got it, got it. Fine. So for this one also, shorting is required or not required for merge join?
Yes, sir. Sorting is required. So beforehand we need to sort
So,
the data.
so what about urinal? When we can recommend the urinal in SSIS?
So union always mainly if you have multiple files like that.
Okay.
So multiple files we can combine together to form a single input output value. So in this case, sorting is not required.
Okay. So what about this file system task in SSIS? What is the main purpose of file system task?
Like we can move the files or we can rename the file.
Mhm.
We can create the files and we can delete the files. So it's mainly
Okay.
helpful if you want to move the files to the archive folder. So we mainly
Okay.
use that files.
So I have one query actually. Okay. What is nothing but a retain same connection property in SSIS? Do you know?
Sir,
Retain same connection property in SSIS.
yes, sir. Retain same connection. Yes, sir. I know.
Can you tell me about
So
something
it's
about it?
like, sir, if you have multiple packages are like there, sir,
Mhm.
and the same
Mhm.
packages are using same connection, like uh, for source and destination. So for that, we can do retain same connection is equal to true. That first person will open the connection and the last person will close the connection. Thereby, we can
Mhm.
improve the performance of the package, sir. So instead of
Okay.
opening and closing multiple times.
Mhm. Okay. So do you know what is the purpose of bulk insert task in SSIS?
Yes, sir. If you want to move the data from the flat files to the SQL server, we can do that. It's have some certain conditions, like the
Mhm.
source must be a flat file and the destination must be a SQL server only, and we
Okay.
cannot get the validate data, so we cannot get the clean data and standard data. So
Okay.
the
Okay.
main advantage is that it will be faster than the data flow task.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes,
All right. So what is nothing but a multi-cache transformation exercise?
multicast transformation, sir.
Yes. Yes. Have you ever worked on?
So the no, sir. But a single input value can be sent to the multiple output destinations, sir, by
Okay.
using.
Do you need to set
And
any properties for a multi-cache?
oh no, sir.
Okay. Got it. Okay. All right. So what are the types of what is the purpose of skip task in exercise?
Uh, Sir, if you want to write our custom code
Mm-hmm.
to make more complex variables, if you want, sir, I have used like small scripting in our package, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So the script will check whether the source folder contains files or not. So if the source folder contains means it will run one as a it will call one data flow task. If there is no packages means it will call data flow task. So we can write some scripting tasks to display the
Okay.
names like
Okay. How to debug the skip task actually? Any idea?
oh no.
Same way. You have to use the breakpoints. Okay. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Shall we move to Power BI? So in Power BI, what are the types of visualizations that are there in Power BI?
We have like a parts and column chart, line chart. We have a lot of KPIs,
Mm-hmm.
pie chart, donut chart, and we
Okay.
have Q&A visualization, tabular matrix.
Yeah. What is the difference between the table and matrix reports in Power BI?
So in table matrix, the matrix reports where it's like nothing but a pivot column.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like convert all the rows into the column wise. So we need to do that like matrix reports. In tabular matrix, it's simply so where we can show that like current year sales, last year sales. By
All right.
for
Okay.
that we
Okay. What is the difference between the drill down and drill through in Power BI?
drill down means if we want to create like instead of creating multiple reports in single report we can create a multiple visualization like if
Mm-hmm.
you want to find like year wise sales, month wise sales, day wise
Yeah.
sales. So in
Yeah.
that purpose we can use drill down. Drill to reports is like jumping from one report to another report, sir. If you want to filter
Yeah.
uh, from one page to another page we can do that. Like it should have some data like country to, if you want to find some one country like in the state wise,
Okay,
for
correct. Yeah, yeah, all right, all right. So what are the types of filters are there in Power BI?
filters.
Yeah, yeah.
Filters, sir.
Filters. Yes,
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 sir.
sir.
We have visual level filter, page level filter, report level filter, and drill through filters. We have
Okay, okay. What is the difference in the Power Query and Power Pivot in SSIS?
Power Query and Power Pivots. So Power
Yes, yes.
Query is like a small ETL tool, so we can, where we can transform the data and we can get do a lot of transformations and all. In
Mhm.
Power Pivot, we can do dimensional modeling, and we can create a lot of DAX expressions to enhance
Okay.
data model and all.
What are the difference between the merge queries and append queries and command files in Power BI?
So merge query means if you want to combine two files, so we must have some common column. So
Mhm.
there we can use merge queries. Append queries means if we don't have a common column, and we, if we have multiple Excel files, so there we have two options by using append queries. So we can all the homogeneous files we can keep in one single sheets, or like in one particular folder, and we can load that one particular folder to the Power Query, and where we can do a lot of combine. I mean, clicking on combine, we can do a lot of things.
Okay, all right. So what are the different ways to convert text column to date format in Power BI?
Text to dates.
Yes, yes, yeah. How we can do? Any idea?
Oh no.
So we have some functions, right? You can go to the home and go to the data type and check the date time. Another
Date.
option, date time and date parts, right? That's
Yes.
it.
Okay. Okay. Sir, I'm never used that. Like date time we
Yeah.
can do. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, okay. Do you know what is meant by query folding in SSIS?
Yes, sir. Query folding I know.
What is meant by query folding?
So query folding is nothing but creating the query and folding the query, send it to the SQL server. So do some transformations.
Mm-hmm.
So by with this help, we can do a lot of calculations and everything in SQL Server only. So it's mainly useful for when we extract the data from SQL Server, like
Okay.
cleansing the data, aggregating the data. So
Mm-hmm.
by this, we can improve the performance of Power BI.
Got it. What is the difference between the calculated column and measure?
So if you want to calculate on each and every row, then we use I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Okay.
sir, if you want to aggregate the data, then we can use measures.
Correct, correct. Over. Okay. I think I have done my side actually. Okay.
Oh,
So, so I thought like you will need to improve a lot in SQL exercise. Power BI, you were good actually. You need some training on SQL exercise. So, okay.
okay, okay, done. Sir.
We'll give you that.
I'll improve.
Talk to you can talk to our team. Okay. They'll help you out. Okay. So
Okay,
I will provide you the if you join the classes by me. Okay. So I will provide the mock-up interviews. I'll give you the real-time projects. Okay. I'll give you the every day. I will
okay.
interview you. I will help you. Okay. To build a good career. Okay.